What happens when a country kicks out one of its most hardworking, dedicated, and skilled workforces? Regret. Massive regret. For some nations, the idea that they need foreign workers is a tough pill to swallow. But reality, like a Filipino nurse working a double shift, always finds a way. These nations thought they could survive without Filipinos. They were wrong. After sending Filipinos home, these countries faced worker shortages, failing industries, and desperate attempts to bring them back. So, get ready to dive into the stories of these 15 nations that tried to live without Filipinos and ended up begging for them to come back. Let's just say, karma, much like a balikbayan box filled with goodies, always finds its way home. Our first stop takes us to Saudi Arabia, where Filipinos were the backbone of the healthcare sector. In 2011, the Saudi government decided to impose stricter rules on foreign workers, aiming to replace them with locals. Hospitals became overwhelmed, and patient care plummeted. The shortage was so severe it was like trying to find a decent shawarma place in Antarctica, nearly impossible. The government had to reverse course. Today, Saudi Arabia is once again actively recruiting Filipino healthcare workers, proving that some things are just better left to the experts like healthcare and, let's be real, karaoke. 8. Next up, we travel to Kuwait, known for its oil reserves and its temporary amnesia regarding Filipino workers. In 2018, a diplomatic hiccup led to a total ban on Filipino workers. Kuwait assumed other workers would fill the gap, but reality didn't bend to wishful thinking. Households couldn't find reliable domestic help, hospitals were understaffed, and businesses were short on talent. By 2020, Kuwait realized its mistake and welcomed Filipino workers back under a new agreement. Today they're essential once again, proving that Filipinos are like the oil that fuels Kuwait's economy, absolutely vital. 7. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Qatar, a nation known for its luxurious hotels and soaring airlines. In 2017, amidst diplomatic tensions, Filipinos were suddenly out of a job. Hotels and airlines struggled, and tourists noticed. By 2019, Qatar came to its senses and reopened opportunities for Filipinos. Today, they dominate the hospitality scene, proving that when it comes to service with a smile, Filipinos are in a league of their own. Chapter 4, UAE, the high rise of realization. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the UAE hit the pause button on thousands of work permits, sending many Filipinos home. Construction projects were delayed, hospitals ran short on staff, and tourism took a nosedive. By 2022, the UAE started offering better salaries to lure Filipinos back. And guess what? It worked. Filipinos returned, proving they're as essential to the UAE's economy as air conditioning is to surviving a desert summer. 8. Chapter 5, Malaysia, the Mamak stall meltdown. In 2016, new labor laws pushed Filipinos out, and Malaysia quickly discovered that replacing them was like trying to replicate your favorite Mamak stall dish at home. It's just not the same. Hotel quality plummeted, restaurants struggled to find staff, and customer service went from bole to blah. Malaysia changed their tune faster than you can say nasi lemak please. They're once again recruiting Filipinos to save their service sector, proving that some things are just better left in the hands of those who know how to do it best. 8. Chapter 6. Japan, lost in translation, and workers. Japan, known for its aging population, had come to rely on Filipino caregivers. In 2010, Japan introduced stricter language and work requirements for Filipino caregivers. The result? Elderly citizens went without care, and families were left scrambling. By 2018, Japan loosened the restrictions, recognizing that compassion and care sometimes transcend language barriers. Today, Filipinos form a crucial part of Japan's elderly care workforce, proving that sometimes the best solutions are the most humane ones. 8. Chapter 7. Singapore, a little red dot with a big problem. During the pandemic, Singapore implemented strict border controls, preventing many Filipinos from returning to their jobs. Families who relied on domestic helpers were left in the lurch, and hospitals were pushed to their limits. By 2021, Singapore reversed its policies and started offering better conditions to bring Filipinos back, proving that even the most efficient machines sometimes need a little human touch. 8. Hold on tight as we journey to Hong Kong, a city that pulsates with energy and ambition. In 2017, Hong Kong decided to reduce reliance on Filipino helpers and encourage hiring locals. New hires from other countries lacked the experience and work ethic that Filipinos brought. Complaints soared, and by 2019, families demanded Filipinos back, willing to pay more for quality service. The government quietly reversed their policies, proving that some things are just worth paying a premium for. Chapter 9: South Korea, the K-drama of labor shortages. In the early 2010s, South Korea decided to tighten work permit rules, reducing the number of foreign workers, including Filipinos. The result? Labor shortages and production delays. By 2016, South Korea started hiring Filipinos again, offering competitive wages, proving that sometimes you have to admit when you're wrong and do what it takes to make things right. 7. Chapter 10: Italy, when the boot couldn't fill the shoes. In 2011, stricter immigration laws forced many Filipinos to leave, leaving a void in the caregiving sector. Families were left without help, and nursing homes were overwhelmed. By 2014, Italy reversed their policies, recognizing that compassion and care trumped bureaucratic hurdles. Filipinos returned, bringing their trademark warmth and dedication, proving that some things are simply irreplaceable. 8. Chapter 11: Canada, the Great White North needs some warmth. In the early 2000s, Canada made it harder for Filipino nurses to migrate. The result? Canadian hospitals faced a staffing crisis. By 2015, Canada reversed the restrictions, recognizing that Filipino nurses were a valuable asset. Today, Filipino nurses are once again a vital part of the Canadian healthcare landscape, proving that sometimes the best solutions are the most obvious ones. 7. Chapter 12: United States, the land of opportunity, except when it's not. In the early 2010s, the US reduced the number of visas available for Filipino nurses. The result? Hospitals across the nation found themselves desperately short-staffed. By 2018, the US reopened pathways for Filipino nurses, recognizing their essential role. Today, Filipino nurses continue to be the backbone of healthcare in the US, proving that sometimes the best solutions are the ones that embrace diversity and common sense. 7. Chapter 13: Spain, from Siesta to crisis, and back again. In the mid-2000s, Spain restricted work visas for Filipinos, affecting the hospitality and caregiving sectors. Hotels and care facilities couldn't find equally skilled replacements. By 2015, Spain brought back Filipino workers, welcomed with open arms by businesses, proving that sometimes the best way to appreciate something is to lose it, even if it's just for a little while. 8. Chapter 14: Australia, the Outback Boomerang effect. In 2017, Australia limited skilled worker visas, affecting healthcare, construction, and hospitality sectors. These sectors were left reeling, and by 2020, Australia reintroduced immigration pathways to bring Filipinos back, recognizing their skills and work ethic were essential to the economy, proving that sometimes the best way to solve a problem is to admit you were wrong in the first place. 8. Chapter 15: New Zealand, the Kiwi crisis, down under. In 2018, New Zealand reduced work visas for Filipinos, affecting the agricultural sector. Production fell, and businesses suffered. By 2021, New Zealand reversed course, recognizing Filipino workers were essential to their economy, proving that sometimes the best way to appreciate something is to almost lose it altogether. 8. Filipinos, the world's unsung heroes. So, there you have it, folks, 15 nations that tried to function without Filipino workers, and every single one of them regretted it. From healthcare to hospitality, construction to agriculture, Filipinos have proven time and again that they are the world's most dependable and dedicated workforce. They're the silent force keeping economies afloat, industries humming, and families cared for. They're the unsung heroes of the global workforce, and it's about time they got the recognition they deserve. What do you think? Were you surprised by any of the countries on this list? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening stories from around the world.